India was supposed to be the next China, a superpower in the making, the world's next manufacturing giant, but here's the harsh reality. Multinational corporations are skipping India and choosing Vietnam. And this isn't just a trend, it's a global shift that exposes everything India has been hiding behind its headlines and hashtags. So why is Vietnam winning while India struggles? Let's break it down, brutally, honestly, and without the sugarcoating. Before we expose the truth, make sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Contemporary Events Info, where we dive deep into the stories mainstream media won't touch. Let's start with India's biggest curse, bureaucracy. Opening a business in India? Prepare for weeks of paperwork, endless approvals, random inspections, and bribes disguised as processing fees. In Vietnam, clear timelines, digital systems, fast-track setups. A foreign company can start operations in half the time, with fewer headaches. India talks about ease of doing business. Vietnam actually does it. India loves to flex its smart cities and bullet train blueprints, but travel 10 kilometers out of a metro and you're in traffic hell, power outages, and water scarcity. Meanwhile, Vietnam, a much smaller country, has quietly built world-class ports, high-speed expressways, special economic zones optimized for exports. Vietnam doesn't sell dreams, it builds systems. India calls itself the world's largest democracy. But let's ask the real question. What kind of democracy shuts down the internet, jails activists, and bans documentaries? From religious riots to regional insurgencies, from press censorship to populist politics, India is increasingly unstable. Vietnam, one-party rule, yes, but consistent policy, stable governance, no surprise elections, no communal chaos. When global CEOs look at where to invest billions, chaos isn't charming. India boasts about having the youngest population in the world. But how many are actually employable? In Vietnam, vocational training is mandatory. In India, millions of graduates can't write a resume. Vietnamese workers are more disciplined, tech-savvy, and affordable. Indian labor, often unreliable, unionized, and undertrained. The numbers are clear. Quantity without quality is a liability. One year India bans crypto, the next year it taxes it. One day foreign retail is welcome, the next day there's nationalist backlash. This constant flip-flopping keeps investors paralyzed. Vietnam, it sticks to its economic roadmap, regardless of headlines or hashtags. Predictability creates trust. Trust attracts money. India, on the other hand, is stuck in a loop of announcements with no accountability. Vietnam is part of every major trade bloc in Asia, CPTPP, RCEP, ASEAN Free Trade Area. India, backed out of RCEP, can't handle competition, too protectionist. As a result, Vietnamese goods travel tariff-free to dozens of countries. Indian exports? Blocked, taxed, or delayed. While Vietnam is integrating with the world, India is building walls. In India, success often means knowing the right politician. From land acquisition to mining rights, from media licenses to telecom, everything is controlled by a nexus of billionaires and ministers. Vietnam is far from perfect, but its anti-corruption drive has seen top ministers jailed, and foreign investors report more transparency, not less. India loves to blame colonial legacy. But 75 years later, maybe the real problem is the system India refuses to fix. India spends billions on rebranding cities, renaming streets, and launching new slogans every year. Make in India, Digital India, Startup India, Skill India. But where are the results? Vietnam, without any flashy campaigns, has become a global manufacturing powerhouse. While India debates identity and symbolism, Vietnam focuses on policy, partnerships, and production. This is not a story of Vietnam beating India. This is a story of India beating itself, through complacency, through corruption, through choosing optics over outcomes. Vietnam didn't get lucky, it got serious. If you think India needs a wake-up call, if you believe someone needs to speak the uncomfortable truth, then support this platform. Like, share, and subscribe to Contemporary Events Info, because someone has to say what others are too afraid to.